I'm curious. I really need to find out something, so I'm going to call the UN and ask them. They seem to be experts at predicting. They're the ones that predicted global warming. I'd like to know what the weather's going to be like Monday. Let's see if I can find their number. Operator, I'm having trouble finding a number. I want to get the weather department at the UN. Yeah, the United Nations. They predicted global warming, right? Yeah, they're the ones that predicted global warming. I would like to know what the weather's going to be like February the 10th. Not this month. Not February the 10th of this year, but I need to know the weather in the year 2010, February the 10th. Specifically that day in the year 2010, I'd like to know what the weather's going to be. What city? No, I don't need to know a particular city. I want to know what the weather's going to be like in 2010 worldwide. I need to know what it's going to be like in the whole world. You can't find a number like that? You can't find somebody at the UN that's going to predict the weather worldwide a year from now? They're all busy. They're at Davos. What's Davos? Oh, they're busy predicting the global economy for next year. Wow, that must be hard. It'd be a lot easier to predict the weather next year, wouldn't it? Worldwide, too. All joking aside, facts are these. Bill Clinton, before leaving office, signed an executive order expanding the powers of HUD and changing regulations that forced banks to give loans to people based on race. Obama's community organizing in Chicago was aimed at forcing banks to give loans to minorities. That's a fact. Many loans were made that were high risk. In other words, the people were likely to default. The lenders were not likely to get their money back. Wall Street repackaged these mortgages and sold them as safe securities backed by the federal government, backed by the U.S. taxpayers. Undoubtedly, Wall Street and Bush's Treasury Department is infested with communists. You may not believe it now. Eventually, the evidence will pile up. There's no way that this is not criminal behavior. This is subversion. This is the Cold War. Obama is going to continue that policy to bankrupt the United States of America with a supposed crisis that requires not only stimulus in this country, but to save the banks around the world and to pump the world's economy with U.S. taxpayer money. This is no stimulus program, and nobody committed criminal behavior. This is war. This is war. W-A-R. We used to call it the Cold War. They tell us that it's over. They tell us wrong.